Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365, and today I'm going to review the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook edition of The Flash. The Flash is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Warner Brothers. It can be found as a standard slipcover edition available at your local and online retailers, a Walmart exclusive, and a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Now, when it comes to the character of the Flash, I have been a lifelong collector of comic books, and the Flash was one of my favorites to go for as far as DC characters. Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, but yes, the Flash. I still remember my very first issue was issue number 324, and I've grown with the character. I know Barry Allen very intimately, but when it comes to casting Ezra Miller in the character's role, I was not the biggest fan, I'll be honest with you, and it's, to me, a complete 180 of what we've seen in the actual comic book. And based off of Miller's earlier appearances in prior films as The Flash, nothing has really been done to change my mind on that front. I still feel it was not the choice I would have made. I'm not sure what Zack Snyder was thinking of there, but I will say in his solo outing, I really enjoyed the role and the character, and I think it actually worked. Is it still Barry Allen to me? Not especially, but the bones are there. But, the film itself, I really did like. I will say that I do feel the movie is stronger over the last couple films of the DC universe. Is it perfect? No, I definitely would have done something different. There's some choices I wouldn't have made personally, but I think as a whole, it is entertaining. It's got some great visuals. And, it is, at the end of the day, sort of the swan song of the Zack Snyder universe. Whatever you may think of it one way or the other, it is what it is. But I suspect that with the upcoming reboot-ish from James Gunn, if the Flash does appear on screen again, it's going to be from an entirely different actor and hopefully a little bit more true to the character from the comic book. So as a film, I do recommend it. Just don't go in with a whole lot of huge expectations. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook edition of The Flash. Artwork's pretty simple, basic. I like it. It's simple, it's fine. Not too much going on in the back, which is a little disappointing, and it does have a nice gloss to it. And then we have the spine and some interior artwork, some basic stuff on the disc. And then we got the interior. So, yeah, I think overall, I do like the Steelbook design, and I do recommend it. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Flash on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:9:0:1 aspect ratio. It was finished at a 4K digital intermediate with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, no matter what one thinks of the latest batch of DC Universe movies, it can't be denied that, at the very least, they bring a great-looking visual quality to their 4K presentations. The source is immaculately clean throughout with no blemishes to speak of. Bit rates are steady. They aren't the highest I've seen recently, but it doesn't detract from the picture in my eyes. The CGI-heavy movie looks spectacular here and clearly benefits those with HDR and Dolby Vision setups. The movie is lush with color, beginning with the Flash suit itself, which is boldly red. The lightning and abilities are simply striking with the grading, and it enhances the overall visual aesthetic. The Speed Force sequences are one of the best highlights and use of Dolby Vision in the film. At times, the colors are eye-popping, which should please those that enjoy this in their 4K discs. Whites also have solid stability and don't look overblown. Even when the action slows down, the palette enjoys a full and strong look. Black levels are also done very well. Night sequences are appropriately deep, no issues or artifacts, or even elevation were seen during my viewing. Shadows are good with no loss of detail. The 4K DI does a wonderful job giving you better definition, at least in regards to the live elements in the film. Some of the CG can, of course, stand out in a not so great way. A certain much talked about sequence in the third act is a prime example. Textures have more vibrancy and depth, which reveal little nuances here and there. The 4K uptick is pretty spot on. The Flash on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio mix. If you're a longtime follower of the channel and you watch my reviews of both Black Adam and Shazam 2, I was a little disappointed with the overall presentation, audio-wise, of those discs. It's not that they weren't good, but they lacked a little bit of energy or oomph. Thankfully, the Flash seems to be going back in the right direction, and this is a really good sounding track. With that said, you're still going to need to adjust your volume a little bit, which lately seems to be a thing with certain Warner Brothers discs. Now, with that out of the way, The Flash is a genuinely fun listening experience. Action sequences are often multi-directional, very immersive, and wonderfully engaging. Height effects are pleasing and really come alive quite frequently. The opening rescue sequence at the hospital, for example, are an early indicator of what to expect during the film right up to the end. Mid-level and rears are just as lively. The surround space is plentiful with activity that pulls you right into the action. Dialogue is clear with no issues, even during the movie's more action-heavy scenes. The low end is robust and very aggressive. When called for, the sub often hits with authority, and audiophiles should enjoy the gut punch. For the picture quality, I'm going to give The Flash on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A+. Visually, this is a nearly flawless image. The movie has tons of colors that really pop, they're vivid and lifelike, and the overall image is clean with a really nice 4K DI enhancing textures. If you're a fan of this film, the 4K disc is a must-own. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one an A. This is one Dolby Atmos that makes full use of the surround environment, and it's often very enjoyable from start to finish. It's engaging, immersive, and impactful, especially where it counts. Audiophiles, I think, will really enjoy what they hear. So that is my review of The Flash on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link, a Walmart link, and a Best Buy link in the comments section below. If you use them, they really help out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.